Hello everyone, welcome to Art Time with Mr. Gabe. I hope that you're all doing well at home and you're adjusting to life as it is right now. In today's online art class, I'm going to be showing you how to do something called a Zentangle, which is a piece of art that uses patterns and colours. Okay, so the first thing that you'll need is of course a piece of paper. Plain paper is ideal, but if you don't have it, then you can just use a page from your notebook with lines on. That's still okay. Next thing that you'll need ideally is lots of coloured markers. If you don't have these, you can use coloured pencils, and even if you didn't have coloured pencils, you can do the whole thing with just a pencil, and I'll show you how at the end. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is take the black marker and you're going to divide the page up into these kind of wavy sections. How many sections are we going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll have 4. They can be skinnier sections, they can be wider sections, it's up to you. After that, we're going to go crossways. So these were first vertical, and now we're going to go horizontally. And these lines can also be straight or wavy. They can be close together or far apart. It's quite nice if they don't touch. If they don't touch where they meet the vertical lines. Let's do some straight lines here. And then we'll go back to wavy. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to a marker with a really fine tip. If you don't have one of these, it doesn't matter. You can carry on using the same one with the fatter tip. That's fine too. And with this marker, I'm going to go into these different sections that I've made and put all different kinds of patterns. So let's start with some zigzags. Oh no, there was a problem, a technical problem, and I lost some of the videos of all the stages in between. So we did a big jump. I'm sorry about that. Let me talk you through though what you missed. The black marker, the patterns with the black marker, carried on all through those different sections, those 4 sections, and there's a lot of different kinds of patterns that I want to point out. They've got this one is like a spider web pattern, this one like a kind of maybe like could be lightning or looking down at like a river system. There's this one, a pattern like a leaf. This one a bit like the spider web, but not exactly, because it's got these lines that are more like looks like sunshine or rays of sun. These ones that look like little light bulbs, maybe. Could be little light bulbs, but with extra patterns. We've got zigzags. We've got like flower shapes, balls with patterns on them, bricks, all kinds of different patterns. I guess that's pretty obvious. I want to talk about the colours that I chose. As you can see, there's a kind of greeny brown section, a yellow orangey red section, and then a blue and purple section. And it's important to stick to those colour schemes in each of the different sections. That way you get these nice defined sections with your Zentangle. Now, just in case the only thing that you have is a pencil, you don't have coloured markers or coloured pencils, I'm just going to show you what you can do with the pencil. More or less works the same way. To divide the page into sections and divide those sections into smaller sections, subsections we might say, and to fill up each of those sections with different kinds of patterns. But if you do not have colours, you need to work with different shades. So it might be quite useful. I'm going to just use the side of the page here, but you could practice this on a separate piece of paper. It might be useful for you to think about 4 different tones that you're going to use. Pressing really hard for a dark tone, then not so hard for a mid-tone, lighter, very light. So you've got these different tones to work with instead of colours. And you can make a black and white pencil only Zentangle. Another trick that can be useful in this situation is to turn the page and make the shading lines go the other way. Actually, this could be a good trick with markers and pencils too. This doesn't have to be with markers and coloured pencils. This doesn't have to be only for just a regular pencil. So that makes a difference too. Okay, so you get the idea, right? You don't have to have a colour Zentangle. It can be a black and white one. Whether you do pencil only or with colour pencils or markers, whatever method you choose. I can't wait to see your finished pieces. Don't forget to keep them safe and to bring them to school with you when we get back.